Today on the Ask BP podcast, we're talking about, is it better to pay off a mortgage or save the cash flow to invest in something else? Stay tuned.
You're listening to another Bigger Pockets Ask BP podcast, where you'll hear short, direct answers to your biggest real estate questions. Submit your question today on Facebook, Twitter, or the Bigger Pockets forums by using hashtag AskBP. And don't forget to pick up your copy of the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Real Estate Investing and other great content when you sign up for your free account at biggerpockets.com. With that, let's get to the show.
Hey, what is going on, everyone? My name is Brandon, and you are here on the Ask BP podcast, the show where we answer your burning desires and questions and all that good stuff about real estate investing. And so today's question, burning question, comes from Igor. And Igor from Windsor, Ontario asks, does it make sense to use the cash flow from the property to pay off the mortgage? You know, this is a question that, we've addressed a couple times here on the podcast, and I want to talk about it again because a lot of people struggle with this, and I want to kind of take a little bit different approach to it. The idea of whether or not it is a good idea to pay off a property or to invest debt-free, or to invest in real estate more liberally or more risky, if that's the right word. And so the idea of Igor's asking is, if the property is generating cash flow, should I just push that back into the property and pay it off as quick as possible, or should I take that cash flow and do something else with it, like buy another property? Now, I'll start out by saying this. There is no right and wrong way to do this. I mean, not like a universal one. People have different strategies. They use different techniques to invest in real estate. Some people, that is their goal. They buy a property and then they pay it off as fast as possible. Then they buy another one and they pay that one off as fast as possible. Other people just don't even use a loan at all. They just save, and then buy the property for cash. And then other people still will put as little money down as possible and then take all the cash flow to buy more and more properties. Now, there's danger in that last one. Even though that's what I do, there's danger in that, right? It's riskier. When you have more and more loans, you have the possibility of something going wrong and you don't have enough money to cover it because you're spread too thin. You have to be careful not to get spread too thin. But back to Igor's original question, is it better to use the cash flow to pay that off? Igor, I don't know what's going to be best for you, but I can tell you it doesn't hurt to pay it off. You're not going to go suddenly broke by doing that. I think it's actually a decent way to build up equity in the property because you're paying it off. But it also hinders your growth. And so again, that kind of comes back to the question of what is your goal? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to build here? If you're trying to build 1,000 units, you probably won't be able to do it if you just take all the cash flow and pay off properties. It'll take you, let's say 10 years to pay off the first one. Then you buy another one and it'll take you 10 years to pay off that one, or 8 years, and then 5 years. And then, it's going to take you a lot of time to acquire enough property that makes it make sense. Now, maybe you're getting such incredible deals or you're in a very low income area that the price is so cheap. Maybe that makes more sense. I don't know. But I do know it will hinder your growth. So again, it kind of comes down to your goals. What are you trying to achieve? And no matter what you choose to do, just make sure you're safe and conservative in what you do. I don't want to see any Bigger Pockets member ever lose their money, go bankrupt, or anything like that. So Igor, in your pursuit of what you're doing there, just be careful. But I don't think there's anything wrong with paying off the mortgage with the cash flow if that is what you're trying to do. Just understand you probably won't build wealth as fast as other people will. Is it worth it? I don't know. That's up to you. So hopefully that helps a little bit, Igor. Let's get to today's success quote of the day. It comes from Mike Gafka, who said, to be successful, you must accept all challenges that come your way. You can't just accept the ones you like. Thanks, Mike Gafka. Let's get out of here. Remember, in pursuit of your dreams, don't just learn, but take action. For the Ask BP podcast, my name is Brandon, signing off.
You've just heard another episode of the Bigger Pockets Ask BP podcast. Submit your question today on Facebook, Twitter, or the Bigger Pockets forum by using hashtag AskBP. And for more incredible real estate investing tools and education, including a free download of our book, The Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Real Estate Investing, head over to biggerpockets.com and sign up for your free account today. We'll see you on the next show.